Knapp, first baseman will throw to the second baseman. Cover in time. He dragged it down. He laid the bunt down, and sacrifice for Knapp, the batter, Jim Prestler. On that play, Mong, the first baseman, fielded the bunt. In that situation, the second baseman covers. McKinley did. Nearly got there too late. A close call. Here's Jim Prestler with Manzer at second. Nick Santarelli, veteran umpire behind the plate. I say this is a ball game that many have waited for. A big one. Adams pitch, smash, past third, foul ball. Prestler put lumber on it, slapped it foul, past third and foul territory for a foul strike. And Manzer goes back to second. On-deck hitters Brad Nall down the line, then Pat O'Dowd pitching tonight with the Town Bar will bat behind him. Strictly almost football weather tonight. The pitch is over there, but it's up high. J.W. Adams firing him down. Ken Page Sr. works the plate. Manzer's the base runner with one out. Ball game in the top of the first. Adams pitch, swing foul right over our head. I worked right behind home plate, lower level of the screen. Tell you something, that ball comes in. Not only does that ball come in with velocity, but that ball does stunt. Here's the pitch, swung on, broken bat, it may drop. Left field, shortstop back to make the catch. Oh, a nearly double Manzer off second. Now that Prestler may have busted the bat on that. He dropped it into very shallow left field. And the shortstop, Ken Page Jr., went back to pull it in, 2 out. They nearly got Manzer in his attempt to get back to second base. The hitter coming up now will be Brad Nall. So Manzer was on an infield hit and sacrificed to second is still there, but 2 down. So Brad Nall, the hitter, and the on-deck hitter is Pat O'Dowd. Motion, he fires, and he swings and he misses for a strike. I think I could stand up there for about 12 years and conceivably get a foul ball out of it. So that ball comes down, and that pitcher is right up there. Adams fires. Swing and a miss for a strike. Strike 2. Well, we got a couple of good flingers out here, but these teams are jam-packed with talent, defensive talent, and sure hitting ability. The pitching normally and consistently dominates. Swing, foul ball. Tony Sequeira coaching over there at third. No score. Ball game at the top of the first. Brad Nall, the hitter. Paul Manzer. Butch Manzer at second. Well, a threat of rain in the air. I sure hope we don't get dampened in this one. But we've had an overcast sky all day, and that's been the story, but no rain. Town Bar bats in the top half of the first. Adams in the motion. He fires. He throws. A swing and a miss. He struck him out to retire the side. Well, Town Bar put the leadoff man on. Manzer was on an infield hit. Pat O'Dowd, who will fling it in here for the Town Bar. The third baseman, first baseman playing shallow. They're way up there. The first pitch is in for a strike. Well, the Goodyear blimp may be seen very visibly floating around our city out here in left field. Pitch on the way, misses, 1-1. Joe Page, Ken Page Jr., and Jack McKinley, the 3 scheduled batters. The pitch. Went outside with it, 2-1. No score. Standard bats in the bottom of the first. Pitch is there, 2-2. We mentioned big game for these teams, and these two are the powers in fast pitch, of course. The pitch. He swings, he got him, he struck him out. There's one away, and they whipped that ball around the infield. Page a strikeout. Joe Page, that is. Here's Ken Page Jr., the shortstop. We have Joe Page, Ken Page Jr., we have Billy Page as the left fielder, and Ken Page Sr., who is catching. Swung on, smashed back into left field, and it was almost blown out there, but it was pulled in left field by Tim Prestler. Nearly misjudged the ball. And went back and put the mitt up and held it. There's one out, or two out. Here's Jack McKinley, the second baseman. Swung on, smashed back into left field, and it was almost blown out there, but it was pulled in left field by Tim Prestler. Nearly misjudged the ball. And went back and put the mitt up and held it. There's one out, or two. Here's Jack McKinley, the second baseman. So Jack McKinley bats here with two out in the bottom of the first. There's number 7, Mick Dreps. Long ball hitter. Having an off year, he tells me. I guess so. He's on deck. Pitch, a high foul. Coming back behind us. The fact of the matter is, it hit one of the portable units is what it did. I think they call them porta-johns. I don't know. But anyway, somebody might have got shell-shocked and they're inside. McKinley waits. Pitch is a ball. High. 1-1. There are two out. The leadoff hitter was Joe Page. He struck out, and Ken Page Jr. hit a fly ball. It was pulled in left field by Timmy Prestler. The pitch swung on, tapped to the box. O'Dowd bobbles and throws, and he threw it wild. And McKinley is digging for two, and McKinley is going to go in standing second base. There was an easy ball to play, and the first guy to tell you that would be Pat O'Dowd. Little roller, he went to pick it up, and he just couldn't get a handle on it. When he threw wide to Jim Prestler at first base. McKinley is at second. And here's Mick Dreps. Runner second base. No score in the game. 2 out. We're in the bottom of the first. Dreps waits, swung on, smashed to third, knocked down, picked up. There'll be no play. Dreps hammered one down to third. Brad Nall did a good job in preventing that ball from going past him. I'd say past him because that would have been a run. McKinley alertly got back to second. No play there. In fact, no play. And here's J.W. Adams. Chance to drive in a run. Pitch the bat of Dreps. I don't officially score the games. So I'll leave that one alone. That could have been called either way. That was a shot. O'Dowd's pitch. Caught the corner for a strike, 2-1. Channel 4, Semeleone Cable TV. I'm TOC reporting from Lions Field. Number 1 and a big one tonight. Pat O'Dowd fires, and he hits a bounding ball. Second baseman has it. Flipped the first outside, retired. And that play went from Phil Field to Jim Prestler to retire the side, so we're all even up through 1. Pat O'Dowd will lead off for the town bar in the second. Phil Field hits behind him, and behind him, Steve Dowding. Daniel Manufacturing Alignment will check that infield quickly for you. If you follow these former stars and current stars, Gary Mong at first. Second base is Jack McKinley. Third base, Mick Dreps. Ken Page Jr. at short. In center field, Joe Page. Left field, we've got Billy Page. Right field, Mike Miller. The DH is Bill Paulus. J.W. Adams on the hill, and Ken Page Sr. works the plate, and we're all set. We'll be back right here, by the way, with more action tomorrow night, and that'll be back into the slow pitch twin bill from right here at Lions Field 1. Here's Pat O'Dowd. Down facing J.W. Adams. It's Hurler against Hurler in this one. I mentioned in fast pitch, of course, the accent pretty much on the pitchers dominating, not necessarily, but in most cases, first pitch is there for a strike. Ball game in the second, no score. Standard Manufacturing Company, Bill Kaplinski's team in the town bar. Pitch, swing and a miss. The town bar, you all know where the town bar is, right smack under the theatrical skyline of the city. Pitch, inside a ball. Zatsky's the pilot there at the town bar. Adams pitch. Swung on. There's a smash back into left. He hit it well, but he hit it foul. He pulled the ball well off the left field line in foul territory. Adams ready. Ken Page Sr. with the mask. The pitch. Swings on it. Fly ball right field. Right fielder on the run. On the run. On the run. He's there. He's got it. Mike Miller. That's about the fastest Mike's probably run in 5 years. Alone running a fly ball into right field. At the bat of Pat O'Dowd, there's one out. Here's Phil Field, the second baseman. Phil Field bats. He's the manager of the Town Bar Club. I mentioned unbeaten in the second half of the campaign. Here's the pitch to Phil. He swings and he up the foul. Strike. Town Bar and pronounced blue and the black stripes. Standard Manufacturing in the, well, pretty much Notre Dame colors, frankly. They got the green and gold. And I'm going to get balled out for saying that. I don't see any Michigan colors out here. I'd have slipped them in. Phil Field at bat. Pitch, swings on it. Ball to the box. Adams throws the first out over to Mong, and 2 down. And the Standard Manufacturing team hits that ball around the infield. Here's Steve Dowding, the DH. No score in the game. The ball game in the top of the second. It's 265 along the lines here at Lions Field. In fact, the matter is, there are your dimensions around the outfield, 265. Pretty good clout. Pitch low for a ball. Dowding at bat. Bill Prestler due to bat next. Dowding waits. Adams' pitch is there for a strike. We have 2 out here in the top of the second. Delivery. There's the line drive in the right field for a hit. Miller, the ball dropped in front of him, but there's no chance for Dowding to move beyond first base, so Dowding singles to right field. Here's Billy Prestler. Garrett Cope here to get some shots of this one for the Citizen Pat tomorrow. Billy, recovering Billy when he played for St. John's back in his earlier days, and seems a long time ago, but not really. Bill also a football coach, more recently, though not currently, over at Jackson High. Former St. John star hits to the box to flip the first. He's outside, retired. Prestler tapped one to Adams. He went to Mong with the ball, and that's it. Well, so far this ball game at a standstill. There's no score. We're in the bottom half of the second. with Mike Miller to lead off for Standard Manufacturing Company here in the basement of the second. He's playing in right field. He'll be followed by Bill Paulus. And turned by Gary Mong to face the slants of the right-hander, Pat O'Dowd. Down to second. They whip it around. We're all ready. And here's Mike Miller. Tom Barr second, Phil Field third, Brad Knoll at third base, Jimmy Prestler at first. Shortstop, Paulie Manzer. And Mike Miller leads off. Standard Manufacturing Company in the second. Dave Stage at first, coaching over there. There's nobody at third. They'll get a man over there. Pitch is inside his high, ball one.
We got it. Concentrating back. Come on, Mike. Oh, Miller, come on, Miller.
Shadow down, firing them in here in the second. Pitch is there, strike.
Real close, Mike, real close.
Yeah, Mike Miller wasn't quite sure of that one.
Come on, beat it. Line drive, kid, line drive.
Little peek at the umpire. They get those once in a while. There's a ball that sailed high and outside.
Beat it, Mike, just beat it. He's thinking now, it's got to be a real good pitch. It's got to come to you.
Mike Miller leads off here in the bottom of the second. The pitch is hit. Shortstop first. Got him. Paul Manzer, fine play as he went near the keystone and swept the ball over to first base to Jim Prestler in time. There's one out.
Come on, Bill Paulus. Line drive, Billy.
Bill Paulus, the DH, comes up here with one out.
Come, Ken, be ready now.
The board shows no run. That's right. Nothing. The Town Bar and Standard Manufacturing Company. Pitch, swings on it. High pop foul ball out of play.
All right, Bill, be ready now. Be ready, Bill. Come on, Bill.
Dow throws, and he went over high. The count even a 1-1. Ball a strike, a lot of chatter from both benches here. As I say, this is a big ball game. One of the anticipated to be one of the better ball games of the year. Surely very significant. Pitch swings on it. Second baseman drifting back there under it in the outfield grass. He's got it to the out. Phil Field pull it in, 2 down. Here's Gary Long, the first baseman.
Put that out there, Blue. Let's hurry now.
Long bats with 2 out here in the bottom of the second. Prestler will play a good 10 feet in front of the bag, but he swings away on it, and he fouls the ball back on the screen for a strike. O'Dowd's pitch. Bunts it down. Pitcher throws first. Out. Side retired. O'Dowd goes to Phil Field covering, but the first baseman drawn in. They figured a bunt, and they figured pretty well on that one. Phil Field covered in the bunt, and the side is retired through 2. There's no score in this ball game. How you doing? Well, this ball game is going into the top half of the third. There's no score. Couple of hits. And that's been pretty well the story. That, as I mentioned, as far as this end's concerned, I don't personally attempt to score a game. Unofficially, I can do that, but wouldn't serve much of a purpose. At the point here is we have Paulus ringing a single to right. Manzer and Dretz, possibly a hit for him, I don't know. Timmy Prestler and Jeff Brown, and then top of the batting order here in the third. Well, we have Prestler's here, and we've got Pages in the standard lineup. Jim Prestler, Bill Prestler, and Jim. Jim leads off, and the pitch is right there for a strike. Well, it's comfortably cool here at Lions Field tonight. To the contrary to some of the weather we've had, there's a ball nearly got away from Ken Page Sr., but held it for a ball. Jimmy waits. The pitch comes in. He swings on it, doesn't get it. A.W. Adams firing them in. Pat O'Dowd firing them in for Standard. Delivery almost hit him inside. Pair of deuces, 2-2. Jim waits. Adams into motion. Here it comes. Cut the corner, strike, struck him out.
Paul. Lead off batter, Paul. That's your name, Jimmy. Lead off batter, man. Hit you, Jimmy.
One out. The batter is Paul Manzer. With one away in the third inning. Takes the pitch inside for ball one. Fine shortstop. Won a ball for Lumen Christie. And Tim Prestler just struck out also. Fires, swung on. There's a hit to left field. Manzer singled between short and third. Fielded out there in left field by Billy Page, and Manzer's on board. Paul Manzer. Ground single left field. Manzer there. Here's Phil Knapp. Center fielder batting with one out and one on. Ball game, third inning. Knapp waits. Pitch high. First baseman playing way down. That'll be Mogg, and of course Brett's drawn in, figuring they may try to move him over. Little Jamie Winter, who carried the pigskin for Jackson many years ago, coaching over first base, could really carry it. Tony Sequeira down there coaching at third. Knapp the batter. Manzer at first base. First baseman, third baseman drawn in. Pitches there for a strike. Town Bar nothing. Standard Manufacturing Company nothing. Third inning. Here's the pitch. There's the bunt. Pitcher's got it. He'll go to first base. He's got him there. McKinley, with the first baseman playing down, of course, covered at first base. Took the throw from Adams. 2 out. Manzer to second. And here's Jim Prestler.
You got 2, Jerry. Come on now. Kenny, slide to you. In another room, Billy.
Prestler, Jim bats with 2 out. And Manzer at second. First pitch is right there, strike. Well, Manzer, in the first inning, died at second base. They had the threat, but couldn't get him in. He's there now with 2 out.
On now, Jerry. Back, Jerry. Come on, bud. All right, come on, Jerry. Come on now.
Deep conference out there. Adams ready. Here's the pitch. Swing on it. Fly ball center field. Should be caught. Center fielder pulls it in. Ball caught out there by Joe Page, and the side is retired. Well, the split is there again, but the Town Bar can't deliver as Prestler hit it well, but hit it high to center field to retire the side. We're going to the bottom half of the third. Billy Page leads off for Standard here in the bottom of the third inning. There's no score in the ball game. Channel 4, Assembly on cable television. So Pat O'Dowd, who was shut him out for 2, and of course, J.W. Adams likewise shut out for 2. See what happens here in the third. Page waits and takes the pitch, and it's in there for a strike. It's low ball. Count even at 1-1. Ball comes in there, strike. Time I see Pat O'Dowd pitch frankly. Saw J.W. Adams in his very fine performance. He beat Milligan Packing. Pitches on the outside corner, struck him out. So Pat O'Dowd, strikeout ball going. And here's Joe Fade, center fielder with 1 out. Third baseman will play shallow. First baseman comes down. He bunts. The third baseman's got it. There's the throw to first, and they got on a bang-bang play. Phil Field covered on the throw from Bradlaugh to third. So the bunt was there, but the hit was not, and they got him. Here's Ken Page Jr., the shortstop, with 2 outs. The ball game is in the bottom of the third inning. There's no score. Figure they may try to bunt on again. The pitch swung on. There's a smash back in the left field, and a run, and a catch by the left fielder. Timmy Prestler, left field, came charging on and pulled it in. Fine play, and the side is retired. We've gone through 3 innings. Now, this has been not a mismatch, but a collision that has been at a standstill through the 3 as we go into the 4th inning. As I mentioned, tomorrow night we'll be covering slow pitch action here at Lions Field. It'll be a doubleheader. We will have Airmaster on. We'll have Center Bar and Lounge at a Mystery Center, Joe Ludwig and crew. Denton's Den will be on with us tomorrow night. Roy Denton down there, another favorite spot in the East End. Here, the Town Bar comes on to swing in the 4th inning against J.W. Adams. Brad Nall, leadoff hitter, followed by Pat O'Dowd and Phil Field here in the 4th. And the pitch. He swings and he can't get it. Strike 1. That ball come in, that ball fade, and it'll rise. It'll dip. Besides the tremendous velocity most of these hurlers have on that ball. No score, as I mentioned. Standard Manufacturing, Bill Koplinski's team, and the Town Bar, Fred Zatsky's team, and no score, 4th inning. There's a bouncer, foul ball. Long first, McKinley's over at second. Shortstop is Ken Page Jr., and at third base at the hot corner, McDretz. And some threats, but no scores. High foul ball. He hit it well. He hit it high, but he hit it way out foul. There are flingers here tonight. J.W. Adams and, of course, Pat O'Dowd. Pitch. Brad Nall up here. Count is up even at 2-2. Adams fires. Swung on. There's a hit to left field. The dive by the shortstop, Ken Page Jr., but no chance. Clean hit. And Brad Nall for Town Bar singles the left field of a hole between short and third. Coming up now, the pitcher, Pat O'Dowd. with Null at first. Town Bar has had a couple of threats. In fact, they had a leadoff man on, but couldn't get him into the first. And they got Manzer last inning to second base, but couldn't get him in. Here they have the leadoff man Null on with a single to left field. Pat O'Dowd waits. Phil Fields on deck. The pitch. Outside corner. Runner breaks for second. Throw. He got him at second base. Kincaid Sr. fired down to second to get him, so they got the big runner. Leadoff hitter Null, who was singled, is out trying to steal second. There's one out. Pat O'Dowd took the pitch. That was a strike, but Kincaid Sr. threw a strike to second. Out up here, fourth inning, one out. Shot to short, right through the shortstop. Boy, that was hit mile a minute. Pat O'Dowd singling to left. I got to give him a hit. That went through that infield like a streamliner. He's on. Pat O'Dowd, one on, one out. Phil Field hits. Town Bar batting here in the top half of the fourth inning. Lions Field, the pass pitch action. Long and Dripps play in at first and third. The pitch. Swung on. Shortstop has it. Goes to second. They got him. First. Double played. Ken Page Jr. whipped the ball to McKinley, and McKinley in the relay to first base the ball. Double play to retire the side. Well, the Town Bar got the leadoff man on again, Null. He was out trying to steal, and they went off with a double play, and that's it. As we go to the bottom half of the fourth inning. So far, pitching has dominated. Some fine defensive plays that you can anticipate, of course, and we've had those. How many years Jim Prestler's been playing ball? I was trying to guess on that without asking him, and I'd probably say Jim's probably been playing ball for, let's see. I'll get in hot water no matter what I say, but I'd venture a guess in the area of 25 or 30 years. Jack McKinley will lead off. Boy, the Postal Department, when he's not playing ball, standing by with Jack last night, wondering whether that strike would take effect. McKinley leads off here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. A swing, and he got air. Strike. McKinley, Dripps, and Adams. So Dowd fires, he swings, and it's a high foul ball. Third baseman coming over, and he did get it. Right over that low fence to make the catch. It was pulled in there by Brad. There's one out. He reached right over that low fence behind the dugout, off at third. One out. Here's Mick Dripps. On deck, G.W. Adams. Last half of the fourth and a hurling duel so far. No score. Pitch swung on. Fly ball hit high back in the left field. It's deep. Left fielder back. He's there. He's got it. Prestler right at the fence. 265, and they're two down. Drift nearly put that one out. Actually, he hit under it. Lined it more. That would have been a home run. It hit under it. And the left fielder, Tim Prestler, went right back about a step from the 265 mark to get it. Two outs. And the batter is J.W. Adams. Ball game rolling here, last half of the fourth inning. O'Dowd fires, swung on, a bouncer. Pitcher's got it. O'Dowd levels, throws the first to Prestler, Jim Prestler, and the side retired. So they go out quietly, 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left.
gotten started, guys. Let's make this near.
This ball game is going into the top half of the fifth inning. Steve Dowding, Bill Prestler, and Timmy Prestler, scheduled three hitters, going to the top of the fifth. And probably appropriate, really, the way this ball game has gone, the effectiveness of both pitchers, Adams and O'Dowd. If this board reads 0-0. Dowding, of course, is the DH. Throw down to McKinley at second base. We're all ready. The leadoff hitter, Steve Dowding, comes up in the top of the fifth. Veteran Mike Santarelli, they played umpire in sports for many, many years. Retired, I understand, just recently, really, and Mike, a tremendous bowler. Dowding leads off. Nick Drepsel plays shallow in front of third. First pitch is in there for strike one. Well, we've had the Goodyear blimp and a few airliners flying around. I don't think they're watching the ball game, however. Strike one. Well, we've had the Goodyear blimp and a few airliners flying around. I don't think they're watching the ball game, however. Pitch swings and misses. Actually, the town bar has had the threats. They've had more opportunities to score, but they have not been able to get the run in. Bouncing ball. First baseman Mong has it. Steps in the bag, one out. An assistant put out for Gary Mong at first. There's one out. Here's Billy Prestler, number 3. Billy playing in right field, 0 for 1. He's not playing ball. He's out there with Kelsey Hayes. Prestler waits, swings. There's a double hop to second. McKinley flips it to Mong in time. 2 out. So 2 up and 2 down in a great big hurry. And here's Timmy Prestler, the left fielder. Yeah, as I mentioned, the threat of rain, we haven't had it yet. Here's a swing and a miss, strike. Adams fire it in. Well, as I mentioned, you've got 2 teams here. They're jammed with talent. Pitch, swing and a miss. Jimmy Prestler batting with 2 strikes and 2 out. Game of the 5th inning. There's no score. Adams ready, delivers. Tapper to third, fielded. Well, nope, he'll hold the ball foul. Jimmy Prestler coming back to the plate with 2 strikes. Two fans out watching this one tonight. Big one here in the city. Pitch. Low and inside. Ball 1 and 2. Jimmy Prestler at bat. Butch Paul Mans are on deck. Channel 4, Summit Leone Cable Television. Action through the summer. Swing and a miss. Struck him out to retire the side. We're going into the bottom half of the 5th inning, and Pat O'Dowd in a hurling duel here with his Irish opponent, J.W. Adams. That's just the way this ball game has gone. We've had 1 attempted base steal. We've had some fielding gems in the field. We had a double play. They went short, second, first. Fine defensive place in the outfield, but per usual, and we've got talent like this, pitching is nominated. Mike Miller will lead off, playing in right field, will lead off here in the 5th. Mike Miller, Bill Paulus, and Gary Mong. Phil Knapp's in center field for Town Bar, checking their outfield for a split second here. In right field, Bill Prestler, and Timmy Prestler's out in left.
Well, Mike, just talk to me.
Here's Mike Miller to lead off.
Hey, Mike, right now.
The Town Bar, nothing, and Standard Manufacturing Company, nothing. We're in the fifth. I have a funny feeling I hope I'm wrong, we may get some water. In other words, rain. Bouncing ball over the box. Manser has it. Throws the first. Throws over in time to Jim Prestler. 1 out. Paulie Manser made the field of that ball as it took a high hop over the mound. Came into a second. Threw to Jim Prestler out. 1 down. Here's Bill Paulus. Paulus up here with 1 away in the fifth. Last half of the fifth inning. Titled out fires. He throws it high. Ball 1. One out pitch. Missed the corner on the outside. Gary Mong, the first baseman, is the on-deck hitter for him. That is Standard Manufacturing, Bill Kaplinski's team. Pitch went over, but he went high. Paulus at bat with 1 out. Prestler doesn't play all the way in. They about 5 feet in front of the bag. There's a walk to Paulus. Wait a minute. Apparently not. He thought it was ball 4. I thought it was ball 4, but obviously not. Down ready, delivers. There's ball 4. So with 1 away, Bill Paulus gets the first free pass of the game, and here's Gary Mong, the first baseman. Mong up here with 1 out, 1 on. Bottom half of the fifth. Third baseman plays in. That's an all. First baseman Prestler in. There's the punt. Nobody didn't get it to hit the ball. Couldn't get the bat on it. But the way pitching has gone in this game of defense, you got to believe if they keep playing this game could be the fact that they get a man over and scoring position for a run. There's the bunt this time. Prestler goes to first base, throws over to field, and they get the man Paulus to second. So the sacrifice clicks. They're 2 out.
Jake Hawkins. Pitch hit for Billy Page.
Who did he call off there? Do you hear that name?
Jake Hawkins. Pitch hitting for Billy Page.
Oh, okay. Jake Hawkins batting for Billy Page, pinch hitter here in the 2 out in the fifth. Standard Manufacturing Company, the base runner at second, 2 out.
That's right. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay.
Come on, JT.
Well, Jake Hawkins bats. Billy Page remains in the game. He'll remain in the game. Return to his spot of the outfield, namely left field. But Jake Hawkins bats for him here with a runner at second base and 2 out. There is no score. We're in the last of the fifth. Shadow down fires. Swung on. Fly ball right field. Billy Prestler back there. Got it, and the side retired. Hawkins put the lumber on it, but put it upstairs, and Billy Prestler camped and got it, and there's no score through 5 innings. Well, a breeze is whipping up here at Lions Field. This television replay, big one between Standard Manufacturing and the Town Bar. The ball game, I guess you'd have to say, gets top billing in town tonight. Kind of actual play. Town Bar undefeated in round 2. Standard won round 1. Conceivably, the setup is that there could be a postseason playoff to determine the city championship in fast pitch, hinging on the verdict tonight and also in a subsequent game these two teams will play. Adams firing them in there, and Pat O'Dowd firing them down, and that's the story here. We're in the 6th inning. Well, Butch Paul Manzer will lead off. He has a pair of hits. Manzer, Phil Knapp, and Jim Prestler in the top of the 6th inning.
All right, come on, Jerry. That cue. Let's cut him down now.
Well, when this ball game ends, I've got to believe that I can almost find most of these ball players, not all of them. They'll be heading down to the Town Bar, I'm sure, to discuss why they won or how come they lost. Manzer waits. The pitch, swings on it. Shortstop's got it. Fire over to first base. There's an out. Kincaid Jr. over to first. Gary Mong takes the throw, one out. Here's Phil Knapp. Yeah, this game has belonged pretty well to the pitchers, without a doubt. I think that score will tell you that. But you can't really emphasize the fact they've had some fine defensive plays. Knapp takes the pitch, and he wants a strike go in there. Jim Pressler's on deck. Outside a ball, they figure he might be possibly laying one down with Gretz drawn in from third and Long at first. Knapp up, 1-1 count. Swings away and doesn't get it. Looked like he was going to bunt, but he bluffed that and went and swung, and he missed it. One-two pitch. Whoa, and the count even 2-2. United Manufacturing Company at a deadlock here with the Town Bar, top of the 6th inning. There's one out. Pitch. Well, you may have heard it hit over the microphone here, and the count remains at 2-2. J.W. Adams firing them down, and Kent Page Sr. works the plate for him. Knapp batting with one out. And the pitch. Pulled back in time. Oh, the board is up on him. It's 3-2 with one away. Pitch, swing and a miss. Struck him out, 2 down. So Knapp the strikeout after Manzer was tossed out. And here's Jim Pressler. Jim Pressler batting for the Town Bar with 2 away in the top half of the 6th. Well, this has been a good ball game to watch. You just wait for something to happen. Pitch outside of all. Of course, I mentioned Tony Sakara before the game. The fast pitch, of course, is I enjoy doing it simply because it's the closest thing to baseball. Swung on it, he's got the bat on it, but sent it foul to the right. Seemed like the rains were coming in. The sun now is out. We haven't any rain today, but it's hard to believe it. Jim Pressler up at bat. Bradnall on deck. The pitch. Swings on it. He tips it foul behind the plate. No score. We're in the 6th inning. Games belong to a couple of guys named J.W. Adams and Pat O'Dowd. The pitch. Ooh, close. Two count. Jim Pressler, first baseman at bat. Adams ready, and here it comes. It's low ball. That should send it all the way up to 3-2. You'll see reporting the action from Lions Field here in a real hurling duel. The pitch on the way, and he swings a bat to short, one hopper, throw to first, out, side retired. Ken Page Jr. got it in the second hop, winged over to first base to Gary Mong, side retired, and we're going into the bottom of the sixth. Well, something has to give some time before this day ends, but so far it's belonged to the pitchers. They've had the whammy on them. They've controlled it. No score. And we'll check the Standard Manufacturing leadoff hitter as Pat O'Dowd warms up. Joe Page will lead off. He'll be followed by Ken Page Jr. and then Jack McKinley here in the sixth. Well, actually, in a game like this, the fact that we're in the bottom of the sixth inning, you've got to believe one run could loom very big in this one. The Town Bar actually has had more opportunities to take a lead in this ball game, but they stranded that big runner at second base on 2 occasions. The man threw it singled. So Joe Page leads off. Here the sixth. And Pat O'Dowd ready to fire him in. I don't see too much of Pat behind the plate here because Satterelli has got me screened out. First pitch comes in there, and he put it through for a strike. Joe Page leads off. A little look to the umpire there as he sets back in. I guess that's not too bad as long as you don't say anything. They're playing shallow on him. First and third. Swung on as the ball slapped back in the left field. Fair ball. It goes into the corner. He goes for 2, and he's in with a double. Joe Page is double to left field. The ball just there behind third. Phil Field says that ball was foul. And he's very vehement about it. He came swarming across from second base. Now Joe Page is over at second base with a double. And the hitter is Ken Page Jr. batting now. Let's see if they try to bunt him over. Just about have to believe they'll do that. There's no score. Standard Manufacturing with a threat here in the sixth. Shallow at first and third. The pitch. He bunts. They'll get the runner to third. They go to first. They got him. Field covering on the throw. And Joe Page, who a double, goes to third. So they've got the lead run at third base in a tie game. Here in the sixth, and here's Jack McKinley. Something big for O'Dowd in this situation, of course, obviously would be a strikeout. McKinley can get that lumber on it. He can hit. And, of course, with one out, your infield's going to have to play in. They want to cut that run off at the plate. Fly of reasonable depth would bring in the run. McKinley, the batter, drifts on deck. Joe Page over at third. Well, we'll see what they do here. Joe Page hit one that is undisputed as to whether it was a fair or foul ball. Ruled fair, went into second with a double. Sacrificed the third. And there's one out. McKinley's the left-hand batter, hitting him in the bottom of the sixth. O'Dowd fires. He put it over high. Ball one. No score here in the sixth. Pitch is up. Ball 2. Well, Drifts, who was on deck the last time up, hit one that came close to clearing the park. It was up high and was caught near the fence. McKinley on top on the count. The pitch. He swings, he misses. Strike. Ball 2, strike 1. Runner at third. Standard's biggest chance to get a lead in this game. There's no tally in it. Down pitch, he misses, 3-1. Down bar in the field, Standard with a big runner, Joe Page over at third. McKinley batter's box, he waits, the pitch, over high. Well, McKinley's on. Now they'll look for something in the infield. And here's Mick Drepps coming up with a chance to do some damage. He's up here with runners on the corners at first and third, 1 out. And well, let's face it, fly ball, reasonable depth would bring in a run. Base hit obviously would bring in a run, and Mick will now go down to talk to J.W. Adams at third. Townbar with threats, unable to put him in. Standard with an opportunity here in the 6th inning, 1 out. Joe Page at third, Jack McKinley at first. Well, Mick Drepps in a 3-man confab down there now, coming back into the batter's box. Well, they've called time again.
All right. Come on, mister.
Well, the conferences apparently have come to a point of termination. I sincerely hope so. 1 out, the first and third, Mick Drepps at bat. No score in the game. Townbar, Standard Manufacturing. There's a pop-up, but it'll go foul for a strike. He swung and he hit it high foul behind us for strike. Shadow down. He's got a bear down here. He's got Joe Page over at third with what would be the lead run. And a big run at this point of the game. We're in the 6th. Now ready, pitch. Throws it high. Ball, 1-1. Mick Drepps presents a big threat because he's a pure hitter, though he's had an off year, actually. J.W. Adams is on deck to hit behind him. Pitch. Gets in there for a strike. Field playing reasonably shallow, and that's simply because they want a play if they can get it at the plate. Gauch shook off the first sign, takes the second. Here it comes. Swung on, smash into center field, get a run in. Runner's coming home, and he scores, and Standard's in front 1-0.
Feel it.
Drepps hit the ball well, line to center field. Knapp was able to pull it in, but the tag up and the base runner scored from third. So McKinley's at first base. There are 2 out. Here's J.W. Adams. It's a 1-0 ball game now. Standard on top of the Townbar by 1 big run. And that 1 run looms kind of big at this point. So Drepps drives in. The lead run here in a ball game now is 1-0. They're going to make an appeal here at third, but they'll disallow it. Claiming the base runner left prematurely or before that ball was caught in center field. J.W. Adams at bat, runner first. Hit swung on, takes it right field. Billy Prestler knocks it down. He gets away from him. Here comes McKinley around third. He's going to come in. He's going to score. It's 2-0. The ball got away from Billy Prestler in right field, and McKinley, who can still run, turned on the burners as he turned third and came in to score, and Standard's in front 2-0. Adams went to second base on that bobble. He gets a single to right. And the batter's the right fielder, Mike Miller. Standard leads 2-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. Shadow Dowd fires, swung on. Line drive to Phil Field at second base to retire the side. Liner to second. They're beefing on that one call that was made. That was on that ball that was called fair that they said was about a foot foul off the left field line. And they may talk about that for quite a while. But anyway you look at it, here we go. Town Bar batting here in the 7th. Bradnall waits. The pitch, he swings, he doesn't get it. Strike. Gary Adams at the column, J.W. Adams. Swinging him for Standard. Pitches. Bouncing ball foul out of play, strike 2. Well, if Standard wins it would be a big win for them, obviously. As I mentioned, Town Bar is unbeaten in the second half of the fast pitch schedule. You know, with 2 strikes, can't be choosy up there. He's going to protect that plate. He's up here behind the count 0-2.
For both teams up.
Leadoff hitter. Lalo down in field. Here's the pitch on the way. He swings. He got a piece of it. Back at the plate, he's alive with a strike 2 count. Boy, that Adams is pumped up. He's like Pete Rose out there. He's moving all over the place. And the pitch. And there's a strike. He tipped it foul back here, and I ducked. I don't know why I did. I got the screen in front of me, but you never know. And they got hit twice last night. I might as well get hit once tonight. Bradnall leads off. 7th inning, 2-0. Standard leads the pitch. He went for an outside bad pitch. Of course, in a situation like this, Adams can waste one. He threw it out. He went on it. So he struck him out. There's one out. Here's Pat O'Dowd. Pat O'Dowd is the hitter. Holding a fine game tonight in a hurling duel here with J.W. Adams. O'Dowd waits with one out. Swung on. Smash. Knocked down. Shortstop picks it up. Throws over there. Did he get him? He got him in the first. The ball was juggled. But O'Dowd couldn't beat it down the line. Then a 2 out. Here's Phil Field with 2 out in the 7th. Field the batter as the Town Bar trails by 2. Field it back. Pitches in there for a strike. Rubs the play up. Not too far up from third, with Martin playing shallow in front of first. Swings, he misses. Adam letting loose here in the 7th inning. His team in front here by 2 runs. The Town Bar behind, 2-zip. Real good ball game tonight. The pitch, smash, line drive, shortstop, a liner to the shortstop. Liner to Ken Pace Jr., and this ball game is history. So Standard Manufacturing Company comes out on top in a good ball game, a dandy, winning it out 2-0. And Mick Refs hit the ball and did it. That was the one that got that first run in, all they ultimately needed. When Joe Page doubled, was sacrificed the third, then Mick Refs, who came close to building a home run, hit the ball deep to center, and that produced that first run. Then they added one more to come out with a 2-0 win. Well, that's the story. A Standard Manufacturing Company. Bill Kopinski's team wins it over the Town Bar. Zatsky's crew, and as I say, these two might very well meet again. It was a good ball game, a hurling duel, and we're so happy to have been able